Top 16, let's go. First off, I would like to say hi to everyone at my work who decided to randomly type in "So You Think You Can Dance" and watch my video in the break room. Yeah, apparently everyone at my work likes to watch "So You Think You Can Dance," and they all watched my video and showed it, even the manager, so hi chapters. The judges tonight were Nigel, Mary, and plastic surgery Tony something. That lady honestly just talks and I just zone out. Don't put her back on the show, seriously. Okay, so this night wasn't as good as the last two, but there were still some highlights in this night. A little bit disappointed at the beginning, but let's do the recap anyway. Number 1 was Jonathan and Karla with a Dave Scott Hip Hop routine, and it wasn't good, basically. Jonathan looked like a white boy. Karla did it. Karla hit it, and Karla needs a new partner. Jonathan, I gave you a chance. Now it's time for you to step aside and let the top whatever continue, because I just can't watch you anymore. You didn't want to hear the good in it, did you? Next up were Asuka and Vitolio dancing a jazz number by Mandy Moore, and it was rock and roll. I thought it was slow. Didn't think she did it as good as he did. It was kind of like steps, and it was just okay. I wanted them to do so good. Mandy Moore is living in the 80s. Get out of it, woman. I don't think the only song you chose before was Untouched by the Veronicas, and then that one didn't go so well, so you're like, okay, I'm gonna go back to the 80s. Get out of it, come on. It's freaking 2009. And don't you guys kind of think that Asuka always looks tired? I mean, she has bags constantly. Not even the makeup artist can get rid of them. Next up were Melissa and Ade. They danced a Rumba by Tony Meredith. The judge finally recognized Melanie. Honestly, Melanie, apparently you were doing your movie, but Tony Meredith is lacking without you. Because as much as I wanted to like the Rumba, it was just okay. He did better than she did. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the Rumba, but I'm not gonna pick up the phone for the Rumba. That's it. Period. Next up were Janette and Brandon, and they danced a hip hop number by Dave Scott, and it was kind of a rock and roll feel. Lots of rock and roll this episode, but I really like this routine way better than the first Dave Scott Hip Hop. Although I really like them, but I kind of felt it was a little bit hard to watch because she was doing rock and roll type hip hop and he was just hitting hard hip hop, and I was watching both of them and they were both doing different things, and I'm like, ugh. And I kind of got a little bit distracted, but I really liked it. One of my favorite of the night. They definitely better not be in trouble, because honestly the first 3 numbers, and I don't know, this episode again wasn't the greatest. What can I tell you? Then Kayla and Kupono danced Dave Scott. No, they didn't. This is what happens when you don't get notes. Kayla and Kupono danced a Viennese waltz, and it was very nice, flowing. Honestly, the waltz has become one of my favorite dances. I don't think I would have ever said that before, but they're standing out. I think this time this one stood out because of the incredible lighting. Did you see that nice green lighting and like the windows and the skyline? It was really nice, and I really liked how it was kind of dreamy. Well done. Next up were Randi and Evan, and they danced a Mia Michaels contemporary. Anybody who pulls a Mia Michaels routine knows that they are going to be kept another week, because honestly, she's a genius and she's so smart, and I really like her. And well done, Mia, because you choreographed something that stood out this evening with that damn Randy's butt, and it was really good. Like, he was like only looking at the butt, and like I was really focused with him. It was really, really good. I really liked the routine, and yeah, one of my favorites of, actually probably my second and only favorite of the night. Following that dance was Caitlin and Jason, a Paso Doble by Jean-Marc General and his wife France, and with the red hair. This dance was danced to that song that really Brandon powerful song. When he danced to that song, it was like, bam, I'm here forever. But then I didn't get the strong masculine dancing from Jason, and normally I'm really nitpicky with Caitlyn, but I wasn't this time because I was too distracted at the fact that he wasn't the greatest. And she did pretty good, I guess. Not my favorite Paso Doble they've done on the dance show before, but I don't know. It was just okay. Finally, the show ended off with Phillip, and Jeanine, and they danced a Broadway by Tystiario. Ooh, you know I was jumping when I heard Broadway. It was she kind of looked like Lucy Liu with that weird hair going on. Or I don't know, not Lucy Liu, sorry, I love Lucy. Yeah, you know, like the old movie type thing with the couch, and I thought he did good. I don't know what the judges were talking about. I think he brought it for not being a dancer. I can understand why they're trying to push him harder, because if he doesn't go to that level, I mean, only good dancers are going to be knocked off from here on out, and they don't want to keep someone who's not that good. So Phillip, bring it, or else, you know. Bottom 3 couples. There are several couples this week that I feel could be in the bottom. The only couples that I don't think deserve to be in the bottom are Randi and Evan and Janette and Brandon. Anyone else is up for grabs, honestly. This episode was again a step down from last week and the week before. And I think, personally, Jonathan and Karla should be in the bottom. Jonathan leaving. Karla needs a new partner. And I think, as much as I like Asuka, I know a lot of people don't like Asuka, but I like Asuka. I don't think she brought it in the jazz like she should have. Vitolio did better. So I think I would let go Asuka and Jonathan. I don't want Asuka to go, but I kind of want Kayla to go, but I don't know if they'll be in the bottom. The Paso Doble wasn't that memorable. If they're in the bottom, Caitlyn, let go Caitlyn. But if Asuka's in the bottom, I think she's gonna go. So, I guess we'll see. I was wrong last time. Max shouldn't have gone. But that's enough. Later.